Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you and welcome to the Shrine of Remembrance. Today, this service is to commemorate the bravery and sacrifice and the outstanding service provided by 9 RAR. With the banner falling behind me, we hope that you share the spiritual moments of this commemoration today. And to our live streaming audience on the Shrine of Remembrance website, welcome to you as well. On behalf of the Shrine trustees, they extend a very warm welcome to each and every one of you for your attendance today. The 9 RAR banner behind you, stating the obvious, those who paid the ultimate sacrifice in Vietnam, is behind. And if there are any associated family members here, welcome. I'd like to introduce the President of 9 RAR Victoria, Mr. Stan Sutherland, to speak with you. Stan.
Thank you, Terry. Terry has given us a very warm welcome here this morning, ladies and gentlemen. Squadron Leader, retired Peter Meehan. Thanks very much for your kind words, Peter. I'd also like to thank Dale Capron for adjusting the mic for me so that I could speak clearly to you. And Dale has facilitated our gatherings here in pilgrimage to the shrine for God only knows how long. I've been doing this for about 25 years and Dale has always been very helpful and obliging. So thanks to you, Dale. Now, again, ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome here. We're gathered here this morning to pay tribute and honour the 35 men who were our comrades in arms in South Vietnam and who didn't return on HMAS Sydney before us. So it's fitting and proper that we gather here today in this beautiful sanctuary of the Victorian Shrine of Remembrance to honour and pay tribute to those soldiers. You know, if you look up the dictionary, peace is defined as that period between wars, The tragic logic of that, ladies and gentlemen, is that the further we get from the last war, the closer we get to the next war. So we're living in a relative period of peace, even though somebody's always moving around in a boat, in our little dinghy, rocking the boat from time to time on the world stage. But nevertheless, those in excess of 100,000 men and women who have served this country so nobly have brought us the relative peace that we enjoy today. So I would just like to reflect on those men and women in excess of 100,000, and notwithstanding that, when the troops returned home, the latest ones in 1920, roughly 8,000 a year died for the next 5 years as a result of their wounds. So that largely goes unrecognised to some degree. And in our own battalion, we had 150 odd wounded, and they've had to suffer the last 53 odd years or 54 years carrying the burden of those wounds. So I would just like to make note of those, the service of those wounded as well. Now, I'm going to call on John Richards to lay the wreath to all those who served and died for the 9th Battalion in South Vietnam and those who have died since.
Would the Shrine Guard take post?
Thank you, John. Ladies and gentlemen, could you kindly stand for the ode? They shall grow not old as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun and in the morning we will remember them. Lest we forget.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil, our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That concludes the service. Terry will dismount the guard, and I would just like to say again, thanks very much to the shrine staff, the guard, and Terry here, Peter rather, who has really done a marvellous job in organising this memorial service in remembrance of 9 Ra fallen. Thanks very much, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Shrine Guard, dismount. Well, as Terry just pointed out, that concludes the service. Of interest, this year, 2020, 2023 marks the 50th anniversary of Australia's withdrawal from Vietnam. May you have a happy day in reflection with memories known only to you. I'm Peter Meehan, Shrine Governor. Good afternoon.